What up,
Hi,
bud?
buddy.
Hi.
You
I
look
didn't even put makeup on. I was just trying to put this on right now, but I'm just
you
gonna
look
put it.
gorgeous.
You look gorgeous.
No, I didn't do my hair. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna do my hair.
The only thing I did is my hair. Does it look good?
It
You
does.
can straighten it. My it's gotten so long.
It looks cute. I like it.
Look how long it is already.
Ay,
How's it going, bud?
beautiful.
I missed you.
I miss you.
Okay, I actually own a purse now. Yay.
Whoa, look at you growing up.
I'm in my PJs.
Me too.
You wanna see my lesbian socks?
Yes, please. We all want to see your lesbian socks.
Let's see.
Oh, look at you. Extra lesbian-y.
They are extra, extra.
Extra lesbian-y. You want to see my Star Wars shirt?
Ooh, I love it. It's cute. It's super cute. Star Wars. It's Star Wars.
I don't even know what that is, but I like it. It's one of the spaceships. I don't know.
What
Shut
is
up.
it?
What
Have
is
you
it? But
ever
it says
you never
Star Wars,
seen
and I like it. Huh?
so you've never seen Star Wars at all?
No, I've seen them all.
Huh?
I'm not, I've seen them all. I'm not like a crazy fan. Well, I mean, I do like them a lot, but it's not like, I don't know everything. Like, I don't know the names for every character or, you know, I just
So
know the
you're
main
not all
ones.
that into it.
Well, I am. I like it. I don't mind watching them, but like for me to say, oh, I'm like a crazy fan and I know a lot of it, no.
I never, I honestly, my sister let me borrow. She's like a super fan of like Star Wars. Dude, for her to even want to get married on May the
May
4th.
4.
Yeah, she got married that day. And she let me borrow like all the movies.
Uh-huh.
And I was watching them. Well, I started watching the first one ever. And I don't like it.
No,
No, it's not for me.
it's because it's not like, I don't know. It's,
Lesbian.
I would think you would watch it for Princess Leia, but apparently you're not into that Princess
Well,
Leia.
I can't just watch that one because I haven't seen all of them. So I didn't like the first one, so I didn't get to watch all the way over there.
But the thing is that the first one is not the first one. The first one is like, I don't know which one.
Oh,
It evaporated.
you're an idiot.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Great.
You have proved that you fight well. Now you can join us.
Keep copy sequence. Wake up, check your phone. Ignore the alarm. You're still alone. Wake up, rewind the night. Who are you? But also kind of who am I? Wake up.
All right, everyone. Welcome to F and Adulting with Crystal and Lorena.
Hi
How are you?
guys.
How's everybody
Good.
doing? It's Friday. What's today? Friday the what? 7th. Friday the
Yeah.
7th. Can't believe we're already in August.
I know this year flew by.
And we're still in quarantine. August. Have you seen what's been on social media where they put January, February, March, like the whole calendar, and then everything's like January is like you look all cute and like it's like a pretty picture, and then February is kind of like an okay picture, and then February, March is like getting a little bit worse, and then June, July, August, September, like all that is like fucking like bad. Like
All
we're
bad.
barely, yeah. You haven't seen that?
No,
It's on social media right now. I was gonna do one with us.
we
And I
should.
was gonna put
The one where I'm laying down on the
yes,
beach. I mean,
I
on the fucking.
I was gonna put the one where you're on the floor, like all of the fucking like all the way to August. From June,
Boom.
like April to August, you're like on the floor like that.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
That's how it feels.
That's how it feels right
It
now.
feels like that. Or we could have put like, this is how it feels. Look, let me show you. It feels like this.
Oh my god, is that your that's your fucking
That's how it feels like. Like I'm locked up.
no, I guess say wait. You don't remember
Oh,
you're
no, I
like
know.
10 times better.
It is. It was just a joke, right? Ha
Just a
ha.
joke. Laugh, people. I wasn't serious.
I wasn't.
All right, so welcome everyone. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about dreams and anything
Ooh, wet dreams.
involving dreams, correct?
Some
Everything,
wet dreams.
everything dreams. Well, not everything dreams, but I have some good information on not wet dreams, but not what Crystal said. Well, maybe we'll take
We'll throw one in there, maybe.
we'll throw a wet dream or two in there, but I haven't
4 or
had it.
5.
Maybe we'll just talk about wet dreams.
You know what? Let's change the whole thing.
We're talking about wet dreams. All right. So a lot of it has to do with like we mainly started talking about dreams, you and I, because of your reoccurring dream that you've been having. And I just thought like might as well just make it into an episode. Talk about like why we dream or why we get like reoccurring dreams, or like I don't even know if I found that out. So I don't know if I have any answers for your reoccurring dream. So I'm sorry. I know you're like, bitch, this was the reason why we
You
were
know
doing
what?
this
I'm just gonna
episode.
take a nap.
But I found out a lot of other facts about dreams, which is going to be awesome. A lot of interesting things. And I have like a few little stories, and you have a lot of stories. So it'll be a fun
Yeah.
episode. And I can't wait. So,
Okay.
first of all, let's just get into how our week went. How was your week?
My week was pretty good. I didn't have anything to complain about work. Well, not that much until today,
Uh-huh.
but everything was good though. You know, just I talked to my counselor for the last time today, and I was kind of sad.
I
I was
know.
like, I miss you already.
It's
Yeah.
sad. It's like bittersweet, right? Because you're like, I want to still talk to you, but at the same time, I'm glad that I'm over this. Like,
Exactly. Yeah, like that whole part of the
yeah.
program. Yeah. But and yours,
So,
how did yours go?
mine was normal, like usual. My weeks are very chill because ever since I stopped working, I really don't do much. And then I didn't do much when it was in quarantine, and then now that we're in quarantine, I really don't do anything. So and then it's funny because my boyfriend tells me, "Hey, like we're talking about how I wanted to start working out, but since I'm not like really sure what to start with or what to do, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm not used to working out. I told
Yeah.
him we talked about a trainer, like getting a trainer, you know? They're expensive, probably, you know, I don't know. I figure they would
Mm.
be. But so I like went into this fucking page and put in my information so they can call me. And then I started thinking, oh my God, they're gonna call me and they're gonna make me go there because And like any salesperson, they're not gonna fucking tell you how much it is there and then, they're gonna have to make you come
Yeah.
here so they can sell you on whatever the fuck.
And you're gonna
And
be like, yes.
you're more likely to buy something when you're there, than if
Yeah.
they tell you on the phone. Because then you have more time to think about it and not go, or tell them no. So, so I started thinking about that, and I'm like, fuck, I put all in my information, whatever. So they called me, and I was asleep when they called me, so I didn't answer. And then they left me a message, and I was like, fuck, it's the people from the thing. And
You're a fuck.
and then they left me a message, like a text message, like, when are you available to like? And I was like, fuck, now they're gonna keep like calling me, and now it's gonna
Calling
be
you.
like, do I really want to work out? Like, I want to work out, but then I don't want to pay that much to like, you
Why don't you just
know,
go to a gym? They have people who help you there train. They'll tell you
just
what to do, what it is that you need to do. Like if you're a beginner, for example, they'll be like, oh, we'll go do some cardio for this long. And then when you're done with that, come back and tell me when you're done. And then they'll tell you to do this and that. And
yeah.
just something cheaper that
No, no,
maybe you.
yeah, yeah. It's something that I was thinking about too, but I'm like, I don't want to go to the gym. Like that is the place that I had like tried to get information from is like it's not like it's a gym, but it's not like a public gym. So it's gonna be
Mm.
expensive because they're like trainers and it's like it's a gym, but it's not packed because they're just personal trainers. So people
Oh,
who
okay.
go there is like a one-on-one kind of thing. So it's not like a jam
Yeah.
pack. It's not for the public. Well, it is for the public, but it's not a membership kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
Like you
you
basically
pay
go
for
just
your trainer and then you go like 2 to 4 times a week. So I'm like thinking, oh, okay, like if it's like $60 or $80 per session or whatever, it'll be like $200 or $300 a week. And I'm like, oh my
yeah.
God, I don't know. I don't know if I
You're
want to do
going.
that.
Yeah.
So, and then we have a little gym right here too. So I might just hit our like free gym here.
Yeah, you should totally do that. You should have done that a while back. Like it's there.
Yeah, but I don't know. Anyways, so I'm just being lazy. Um, Crystal,
Yes.
hi.
Hi, buddy.
Hi. So we're wearing our
Hi.
PJs
Yes.
because actually I wear this one out. I don't wear it as a PJ. I'm wearing my Star Wars
Oh,
shirt that I
you
usually
better go change.
yeah. But I don't have like PJs, like I do,
Well, me either.
but they're Monchi's PJs, and I wear his
Oh,
PJs. I don't have like cutesy PJs, you
so
know?
they're kind of yours and his.
Yeah, like I have a muumuu. You know what a muumuu is? Like a fucking long
Uh,
shirt,
no.
like the ones that the fat ladies wear.
Oh my God. Shut
Like the
up.
old ladies with like the long
Yeah, I
t-shirt
know what
kind
it
of
is.
wearing. Yeah, I have that. I'm like not sexy at all.
Go put it on, girl.
I am not gonna put that on. No, that is for my comfort when I'm alone.
Well, that's why
Anyway,
they call it like, that's why they're PJs, because you use them to go to bed. So go put them on.
this is like a PJ. It's a t-shirt. I wear this one too to go to bed too. Shut up.
No, you just said.
Shut up.
Well, let me go change. No, I'm
No,
playing.
I can't even see yours. Shut up.
It's just the thermal, like, because it's cold in here.
Yeah.
But I usually take it off like in the night. Like I have an undershirt,
Oh, okay.
obviously, but I sleep without
Do
this
you
one.
sweat when you sleep?
No,
Or just my fat ass that does?
no, I mean, shut up.
I sweat.
I'll sweat if I sleep with this, but that's why I
Yeah.
take it off.
I don't know. I'm telling
So
you, I'm getting heat sweats and shit. Like,
Well, it's humid over there. Fuck that. That shit's different from over here.
But inside here, it's always chilly because we never turn off our air conditioner. It's always
Oh.
on, like nonstop on. So it's always nice and cool here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And
I don't know.
at night, I tend to sweat a lot. I just have like, I'm a hot heated person, I guess. Or what is it
Do
called?
you
Like,
cover yourself or do you end up like taking off the covers?
yeah, well, eventually because I'm sweating, I do. I have to.
No, okay.
I don't know. I don't know what
Well,
I'm
I
talking
mean, I don't
about.
know.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Sweating in my
I don't know.
sleep.
Are we going
Well,
into wet dreams now? Woo!
maybe. But I mean, I'm having
Let's do
those type of wet dreams, like where I'm fucking sweating. I'm guessing not the type of the wet dreams that you guys are thinking. I'm having like wet dreams where I'm sweating bullets and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Am I sick or no? I'm fine. It's just
Do I have a
me.
fever?
I'm just like a hot person. Like Monchis will tell me like every time I'm on him, like my leg or whatever, he says I'm like it's hot, you know? Estoy caliente. Like
Oh,
yo, I know I am caliente. Ah!
muy caliente.
I'm caliente. Oh God. So
Well, there you go.
Crystal,
That's why.
right?
What's that?
Your reoccurring dream. Tell us about that reoccurring dream that you've been having, or how long have you been having it for?
Well, I've had it since I was younger. Like,
Like
this
how
is,
much younger?
I have maybe like, I don't know, I want to say like 23 maybe.
But you're
And then
just
I have
25.
two. I have two, yeah. Like one of them is usually when I have a nightmare,
Mm-hmm.
I always have that dream since I was little. Like I'm talking about little girl, like elementary, kind of like little. And then this other one that I was telling you about, it started happening like around 23, 24. So
And
it was,
which one do you want to share with us, or both?
I don't know, I can share well, I think the scary one kind of freaks me out the most because it feels so ugly. Like it happens like I used to live in the apartments. Remember, I used to live in the
Mm-hmm.
Columbia apartment, and I would always have it's a nightmare where like I'm in the apartment and it's my mom, my brother, my sister, and it's always kind of like dark in there and at the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
But there's this specific room where you see like a black shadow, and then it starts getting close to you, like it's like a demon, basically. And like I don't know, like it feels so ugly, like it's fucking scary, you know what I mean? It's just always there, and it's always like it doesn't harm us right away. It like it just freaks us out for like a while, like playing with us, and then like it tries to hurt us at almost, like at the end of the dream, I guess, or whenever and it just
Mm-hmm.
gets really crazy. I don't know, it's
Like
weird.
how hurt you? Like what does it do?
Like it tries to like either get my brother or my sister, like dragging them, and we're all crying and like all fucking scared, dude. And like it's just weird because like whenever it gets, sometimes it's gotten to the point where it's gotten my brother and my sister, and I'm trying to like protect my mom, and we're in her room, and then like it tries to get close to me, but like, and it feels ugly, like so real, like it's something like really evil.
Mm-hmm.
And like I usually wake up when it starts getting really close to me. Like I wake up all freaked out, like what the fuck? I don't
And
know.
okay.
And go ahead.
And does it always happen the same, or like have you noticed that since you've been having it, it keeps getting closer or it keeps changing?
No, like I mean sometimes I guess it has. There's some times where it does get closer to me. And sometimes I'm just like, oh, make it go away. You know what I mean? In my dream, I'm saying that.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll go away, but it'll come back. Like it doesn't leave. It just goes away for a little while, but I know it's still there. And like I feel it, like it's weird. And they're like, no, it's gone already. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's in here somewhere. and like I'll see it and I'll feel it, like it feels ugly. It's
Hmm.
weird.
That's
I don't
weird.
know.
And
I
you've been
was
having this dream since you were in the Columbia apartments?
no. I had already moved from there,
So
but
you've been having this dream for how long, you said?
it was I little.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it started like maybe before we moved out of the apartments, which I think was I in middle school or high school already. And I wasn't that little. Well, I am little compared to now. So I want to say maybe like 17.
And then
So I don't know. It's just
that is weird though that you would be having that same dream with that same like the same um like the same place, in the
in
same
the same
area,
thing.
the same thing, everything the same, and then it keeps just like the same thing happening where
Yeah,
it
I don't
like
know why.
chases
Like
you
it
and
happens,
then
and I always wake up freaked out. Like, why the fuck do I keep dreaming this shit?
yeah.
Like, it doesn't go away. Like, maybe I have a lot of people telling me, like, maybe something that you saw there or that happened there, like, it's something that you can't forget. And
And
you know what I mean? Like,
did we
hmm,
look up that? We didn't.
I looked it up, I think.
Oh, no, we didn't. Huh?
We did. We looked it up. We talked about it. What I got was that it said to see demons in your dreams indicates that you may be expecting or inflicting fear, emotional distress, or physical abuse in your waking life. It also says demons are also symbolic of ignorance, negative habits, and of your shadow self, perhaps. You are being over indulgent. Remember, I asked you what that
Mm-hmm.
was?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that I either or I could be overindulgent and letting some negativity get in the way. Like get in the way of your better judgment. Alternatively, I can't say this word. I'm fucking Mexican. Alternatively, the
Mm-hmm.
demons may represent a past secret that is still haunting you, and it just says something about being possessed. But I never dreamed about being possessed, so.
Okay, so what I have here, if you dream of demons or other evil entities, this is typically symbolic of guilt you are harboring over past actions that were dishonest or hurtful to others and serves as a call to change your behavior. Crystal, do you have
I
something to confess?
well, remember I
What
told you
is
that one
happening
day.
here?
I
Huh?
remember I called you that one night to help me move that body. Just playing.
Okay, then how come I'm not dreaming of that? Because I have no guilt?
Dude,
Because
that's
I have
scary.
no soul or what? Oh, wow. So apparently you're dealing with some inner
Oh.
struggles in there. Maybe you need to let go of some
I,
things.
I
Huh?
was actually thinking about it, and I had a conversation, I think, with my brother about that dream because it didn't happen. It happened not too long ago, like maybe 2 months ago. I had that dream,
Mhm.
and again, and I was telling my brother, like, damn, like it's fucking weird that I dream about this demon. And then he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, like I used to live in the apartments, and I dreamed that we're there. And I told him,
Mhm.
and he's like, you don't think it was probably because of my dad? And I was thinking like, well, a lot of shit did happen there with like my mom and my dad, like fighting and stuff.
Like a lot
And
of,
then they're like yeah, like a lot of fighting between
mhm.
them, like
Yeah.
like stuff. Anyways, and he's like, do you ever see my dad in the dream? And I'm like, no. He said, well, maybe he's the demon, like like we're just talking about it, and I'm like, it makes
Maybe it
sense.
is. Maybe it's like, yeah, it does make
But
sense.
I don't
Why didn't
know,
we have
like
your brother here again? I
I,
we should have had him,
I
and we should have had him interpreting the dreams and be like, "What do you think that means?" That's an actual good point, though. That
yeah,
is a good
that's true.
point.
And I was thinking about it, and I was like, whoa, maybe. And right now I was
And
thinking
then
about it, and I'm like,
yeah,
yeah,
and then
go.
the fact that you're trying to protect your mom. You're probably like,
Yeah, maybe right
oh,
now. Yeah. Wow. Maybe
wow,
it.
yeah, that could be it.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
weird though. Like
maybe
it.
you
I've
should.
had this.
Maybe next time that you have that dream, you should be like, "I forgive you," to the ghosts, because maybe it's just haunting you guys because it can't go anywhere. And maybe you're just like, I'm letting you go. I forgive
Feel
you. I'm letting you
free. Feel
go.
free, child.
You know?
I don't know. I wish I could control it. Like I wish I could just like control my dream that way, but I just can't
Oh
control
yeah.
what I do. But
But yet the thing is that in your dream, you're saying that you're saying just make it go away. You know? In your
oh
dream. So
yeah.
it's kind of like you're
Maybe
probably
I can.
aware that you're dreaming. There is something here that I'm going to talk about, which is a dream, which feels like real, and you can actually control it.
Wow, that's good. I want to hear that.
Yeah, so
Get
maybe
in my
that's a
dreams.
maybe that's a lucid dream, and you can gain control of it and be like, I'm releasing you. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, leave me the fuck alone. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, leave me the fuck alone. All
Get
right,
out of
so
here.
dreams are stories and images that our mind creates while we sleep. They can be entertaining, fun, romantic, disturbing, frightening, and sometimes bizarre. They are an enduring source of mystery for scientists and psychological doctors. Why do we dream? Why do dreams occur? What causes them? Can we control them? And what do they mean? So we're gonna be talking about, this article talks about all that. We're probably gonna get into a few, like, what do they mean? Like some more, usual, not usual, but
Like
like more
specific.
the ones that we often see, like, oh, falling, or like my teeth are falling, or my hair,
Yeah.
whatever, things like that. So some of them that are more like talked about, we'll talk about those. We'll talk about get into some lucid dreams, like just not like specific dreams, but we'll just talk about some of that and just like some facts about it. So it'll be fun. We'll talk about yours, like how you were saying. That was super
Yeah.
interesting. Like, it's kind of eye opening because you're like, what the fuck? It might mean that. It might mean because in the
Yeah.
picture, your dad is not around. So he might just be
The
that
demon.
demon. Not that he is a demon, but I'm saying like he.
I mean, not literally a
Uh,
demon, but you know what I
but
mean.
yeah. Yeah. Some fast facts on dreams. We may not remember dreaming, but everyone is thought to dream between 3 and 6 times per night.
What?
So I guess if you're like a sleep, a person that sleeps through the night, you can have 3 to 6 dreams a night. That's pretty crazy. Because I
That
tend to
is crazy.
remember, I tend to remember just one dream, and I think it's probably like the last one.
Yeah.
I'm
That's what
pretty
usually happens.
Yeah. So it is thought that each dream lasts between 5 to 20 minutes.
Five
That's
to 20 minutes. So
five
that's
to
not a
20
long time.
minutes. Huh?
That doesn't seem like a long time, but like
It feels like for your
when you're
dream.
sleeping, yeah, it seems like forever.
Yeah. It's so weird though, because I'm a person who will knock out like right away. Like I hit the pillow. If I'm tired, I'll hit the pillow and I'm done. Like that, I'm just already snoring and shit.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gone.
good.
And when she starts laughing, because he's all like, "What? You're already fucking asleep?" Like, he'll turn around and I'm already like snoring and shit. I'm already gone. And he'll have a longer time to go to sleep, like a little harder time. I don't know
Yeah, like relax.
what type of a sleeper are you?
Lately I haven't. Not just playing. Actually, it takes me a while also. Like I have to lay there and Even if I'm tired, like I'll lay there and then it'll take me like 10 minutes maybe or 15 to go to sleep.
Yeah. I'll sleep
Increment.
in like episodes, you know, like I'll sleep and then I'll wake up like at 2 in the morning and then I won't be able to sleep anymore until like
What?
4 in the morning. And then I'll go to sleep at 4 in the morning and then I'll wake up at 6 in the morning or 7 in the morning. And then
Weird. Why?
I just do that because I have sleep apnea, I'm sure, you know, and I haven't gone to go get treated for any of that. So I know like that I do because people that know me and you know they know that I tend to not breathe sometimes when I'm asleep. Like sleep
Like,
apnea, that's what you know. So I
yeah.
need to go to like those sleep centers, you know that. But I don't want to
Yeah.
go because I know they're gonna tell me I have sleep apnea and I need to wear that stupid thing and
Machine.
yes and all this crap and I know I'm not getting enough oxygen. I know but like I know it's not healthy, you know?
So why don't
S-
you?
Because first of all I don't have insurance right now. But when I do, I never you always kind of like, you know,
Yeah. Hold off.
you put it off. I need to go do that. I'm gonna fucking be Darth Vader, which I love Darth Vader, but I don't want to be wearing that shit, you know.
Well, you're not gonna wear it all day though. It's just to help you sleep throughout the
But
whole
how
night.
sexy is that? Like, ooh, let me put it on, you know.
Well, who's sexy sleeping? Like,
Portuguese is very sexy sleeping. He's like the nicest sleeper. Like he'll sleep and he stays like that, like so cute, you know, like very cute. And I just look at him and I'm like, fuck, I wish I was like that. But no, I could just imagine how I
you're
am.
all
It's just like,
I shut the fuck up.
it's fine though. It's fine. As long as I don't do that while I'm awake. And I'm like, yes, so.
Okay.
Okay, so around 95% of dreams are forgotten by the time a person gets out of bed. Well, that sucks, you know? Have
That's
you ever
true
had a dream?
sometimes.
Have you ever had a dream where you're like, fuck, I want to go back to sleep because I want to dream the same thing? Like, pisses me off.
Yes. Yeah. And
uh,
then you go back to sleep and it's something different. You're like, fuck.
no.
Fuck it. Like, damn it.
Uh,
Where the fuck did my costume go? Where's
I,
Daisy? I'm just kidding. Just playing girl.
dreaming can help you learn and develop long term memories. Blind people dream more with other sensory components compared to sighted people. So, like with
What's that?
touching and smelling and tasting more than like that people with that are able to see, you know.
Yeah, 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 I get
Uh,
it.
so what causes dreams, Crystal?
According to this, there are several theories about why we dream. Are dreams merely part of the sleep cycle, or do they serve some other purpose? Possible explanations might be like representing unconsciousness desires and wishes,
Uh-huh.
which that explains that dream I told you about. Interpreting random signals from the brain and body during sleep, consolidating and processing information, gathering during the day, that could also be, or working as a form of psychotherapy. So, like, I guess from what you do like throughout your whole day, like or whatever you go before you go to sleep, what you're thinking, like it's what you're most likely going to dream about,
Mm-hmm.
or like something that impacted you like during the day could be something that you dream at night, no?
Yeah, usually it's like like it says consolidating and processing information gathered during the day. I guess it just goes since it stays in your head, you just kind of like dream about things that you did or people that you saw that day, you know?
Mhm. Well, what about those people that come out in your dreams that you didn't see, that you don't know?
There are probably people that you have seen, but you've seen them like not like that day or or that week, but like previous month or two, or but you've seen them.
But wouldn't you like be like, oh, that guy
Well,
was from
yeah,
Walmart?
but if you think about it, like you go around, like if you go to Walmart or like to the whatever, and you're seeing people, you notice them, and you see
Yeah,
them,
I
but you don't
guess.
like. I wouldn't be able to be like, okay, yeah, I
Remember
saw that
them.
lady. Saw that lady like last
She
year.
was buying that soap, remember?
Yeah. Well, maybe if you have a really good memory and shit.
No, yeah, I guess.
So yeah, there are 5 steps, for falling asleep.
Like
The five
faces,
steps. Yeah.
faces.
Where is it? There are
Right
five
here.
phases of sleep in the sleep cycle, which is stage 1, light sleep, slow eye movement, and reduced muscle activity. This stage forms 4 to 5% of total sleep. And then stage 2 is eye movement stops and the brain wave becomes slower with occasional bursts of rapid waves called sleep spindles. This stage forms 45 to 55% of total sleep. And then stage 3,
Mm.
extremely slow brain waves called delta waves begin to appear, interspeeded with smaller, faster waves. This accounts for 4 to 6% of total sleep. And then stage 4, the brain produces delta waves almost exclusively. It is difficult to wake someone during stage 3 and 4, which together are called deep sleep. There is no eye movement or muscle activity. People awaken while in deep sleep do not adjust immediately and often feel disoriented for several minutes after waking up. This forms 12 to 15% of total sleep. Stage 5, this stage is known as rapid eye movement, which is REM. Breathing becomes more rapid, irregular, and shallow. Eyes jerk rapidly in various directions, and limb muscles become temporarily paralyzed. Heart rate increases, blood pressure rises, and males develop penile erections. Yes, they do. I'll be like, babe, you're in REM. When people awaken during REM sleep, they often describe bizarre and illogical tales. These are dreams. This stage accounts for 20 to 25% of total sleep time. Wow.
That's crazy. Who knew there was 5 stages? I didn't know. I thought it was just bam, go to sleep.
Well,
But
for me, it feels like bam, go to sleep, REM. Bam,
yeah, for
REM.
you, yeah. I
I'm
guess for
like,
me, boom.
I'm
I like
like,
it.
I go to the bed and I'm like, REM.
I I would probably just be the first stage and that's it.
Literally, I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, REM. REM, REM. Literally, yes. I'm like, boom, I knock out quick.
Lucky.
Yes. What are dreams? Dreams are universal human experience that can be described as a state of consciousness characterized by sensory, cognitive, and emotional occurrences during sleep. So those are dreams. Um, Nightmares are distressing dreams that cause the dreamer to feel a number of disturbing emotions like stress, fear, trauma, emotional difficulties.
Like, have you ever had ugly dreams when you're sick? Like, let's say,
Oh,
like when you have
yes.
a fever, like, what do you dream? Like,
Well,
usually.
I don't have like yours, like that I have a certain dream. I just like, I don't know. I think the times that I've gotten the dreams, like we talked about the sleep paralysis crap, was I wasn't I wasn't like sick or anything. I was like normal.
Yeah.
When I'm sick, I'm pretty sure I have dreams or nightmares, but I don't remember them.
Oh, okay. That's
I think
crazy.
the only ones I remember are like the ones that the sleep paralysis ones because they're so vivid
Yeah,
and
and
they're so
they
like
freak you
fucking
out.
they freak me out. So like when I wake up, I tend to remember those like oh shit, like, and I'm still freaked out.
Yeah,
But like usually when I get a nightmare, um, I tend to forget about it right away.
it's crazy. You know what? I was just actually thinking when I was a little kid, I had a dream about, I think I had just finished watching like The Lion King or something,
Mm-hmm.
because I was dreaming about hyenas. And I remember that
Oh,
I was running
Mufasa.
in my dream, and like, I remember I was running, and when it was fucking hyena was following me, and I was running away from it.
Mm-hmm.
And as I don't know, like I kept running, and it kept getting closer and closer and closer, and it finally got me. And I remember it was attacking me from the back. Obviously, it jumped
And
on
you
my back
felt
and it
it?
started biting, and it hurt. It hurt so bad in my dream that I woke up. And when I woke up, my back was fucking hurting, dude. Like, what the fuck? Was it real? Like, I
Did
was
you
all
go
freaked out. But
check? Did
I
you
was
go check?
checking, and there was nothing wrong with it, but it was hurting.
Yeah.
It was fucking hurting. Like, I don't know.
I
Maybe I was
remembered
sleeping
one
wrong.
time. I remember one time dreaming that I had gotten shot with a gun and I felt it in my chest like it was burning. And I woke up like like I had like if I had gotten shot and I felt it
That's
like if
crazy.
and I obviously I was asleep, but I felt it. I was like, what the fuck? Because it was burning.
That's
Weird,
weird,
right?
huh?
It's so like vivid or like I don't know. It's crazy.
You wake up
One
freaked
time I
out because of it.
fell asleep on my arm. This is not like having to do with dreams, but it's funny because I remembered it. I fell asleep on my arm, dude, and I didn't realize I had fallen asleep on my arm. That I woke up and it was like all flimsy, like like that, and I started freaking out.
You're like, ah, that's
I was like holding it, and
crazy.
it would just go, like I was like, what? And I started freaking out because I was young and I didn't know what the fuck I had, until
Yeah.
eventually the little tingly things started, I started feeling it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, that's good.
But like in the beginning, I guess because I was like how it says, like you're in that stage where you wake up, but you're not all there. Like you're
Yeah.
still, and I think that's what happened. That like I tried moving it and it was numb. And I was like, what? And I started freaking out. I thought it was broken. Like it felt
God,
like rubber. So it was funny. I don't know. I had
it
nothing to
is
do.
funny.
Had nothing to do with dreams, but it was funny. um, what was I gonna tell you? I have a really cool one that I wanted to talk about, and that one's like about dreaming like nightmares and stuff. And I was telling you about it. It's a Nightmare on Elm Street. Who hasn't seen that? Obviously, everybody's seen Freddy Krueger, and you know the whole purpose of this movie. If you haven't seen it, I don't know where you've been because everybody has seen at least one of
Everybody
them.
has.
There's like a million of them.
Yeah.
So there's Wes Craven created a Nightmare on Elm Street with Freddy Krueger, who would attack and kill its, the teenagers or whatever in their sleep while they're having a nightmare.
Yeah.
And they were falling asleep and everything, and they would die, right? So Wes Craven created or was inspired by. There was an article or a few articles in the in the LA Times back in the 1970s, and I got this information from I think it was verywellmind.com. I'm not really sure, but I'll put everything down below, like I said. Um, so he was inspired by these articles about Southeast Asian refugees who were, after fleeing to the United States because of war and genocide in Laos, Cambodia, and Vietnam, they suffered disturbing nightmares and refused to sleep. So he saw these articles and started reading them, right? And he found out that this was actually happening, and that's how that inspired, A Nightmare on Elm Street.
The movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some of the men died in their sleep soon after. Medical authorities call the phenomenon Asian death syndrome. The condition afflicted men between the ages of 19 to 57 and was believed to be sudden unexplained death syndrome or Brugada syndrome or both. So they thought it was both.
Yeah.
Craven stated that it was a series of articles in the LA Times, 3 small articles about men from Southeast Asia who were from immigrant families and had died in the middle of their nightmares.
That's crazy.
These men are all healthy men with no previous symptoms. The average age was like 33, and the situation is almost always the same. It only occurs in men, and it only occurs in their sleep. The report is that they cry out and die or are found dead the next morning.
Oh my God.
That's insane, right? Like, and I'm pretty sure there's like other articles on it. I found another article on it where they said that these men did have a slightly enlarged hearts, and the majority had defects in the system that carry electronic impulses from the brain to the heart. So it might be that too. It's crazy that they would die in their sleep.
And then, like, I don't know, like, why do they always come up with some kind of like, oh, it's because this person had this, like, and that? Like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. It's kind of creepy to think that, like, it happened to a lot of people.
Did they all have enlarged
Right.
hearts? Like,
Yeah, like, what are the odds?
yeah. I thought it was super like interesting because, a bunch of they just suddenly died.
Imagine, like, not being able to sleep because, like, you literally think you're gonna die in your sleep, like, because of your nightmares. Like, that shit's just fucking crazy.
That is creepy. Creepy. I had asked people, and I had a person who told me that one time I had a dream with my dad or my grandpa, and we were in a car in the back seat. We were talking. He had passed away back in 98, she tells me. And in that dream, he was telling me that he had met my daughter and that she was beautiful just like me. That she had my lips and my nose and her daddy's skin color. And then I asked her, oh, is that how your daughter looks? He's like, I had a stillborn back in 2001. So he had met the baby that didn't make it and told her, and he's like, he passed away back in 98 and I had my baby back in 2001. So how was he going to know how the baby looked?
Oh, that's crazy.
And she says that she also dreams about her teeth falling. And whenever she dreams about her teeth are falling, that someone's going to die or is dying.
What?
Yeah.
I always thought that dreaming about, because I obviously have had those dreams, and I looked it up, and it said something about that you're like self-conscious about yourself, so you dream about your teeth falling, but I don't know.
Well,
That's crazy.
She said when she dreams, that's
what I said. That's
you know?
crazy for her.
And she says snakes. Also, if you dream about snakes, it means enemies. No, it's interesting. I have actually a list of, I think it's like, how many dreams? Like 9, I think. 9 common dreams and what they supposedly mean.
First one would be like dreams about falling. Dreams about falling from great heights are very common. They're scary too. While there is a popular myth that if you hit the ground in your dream, you will die in real life. Oh, that's creepy.
You haven't heard
It is
that?
simply not true. I've never ever. Well, I heard that if you die in your sleep, I mean in your dream, you die in real life. But I
Mm.
don't know. And it says, oh well, it says that it's simply not true. But so, what exactly could dreams about falling really mean? According to popular dream interpretation and at least one study, falling dreams are a sign that something in your life isn't going well. It might suggest that you need to rethink a choice or consider a new direction in some area of your life.
Cool.
Dreaming of falling is very common. It is a symbol of fear in real life, perhaps of failing at work or in your love life, claims some dude named Russell Grant, and he's
Some
the
dude.
author of like,
Some dude.
well, I don't know. He's apparently the author of Illustrated Dream Dictionary. Falling often expresses a need to let yourself go more and enjoy life more.
So it means that you need to reconsider, or you have to go on a new direction. So maybe
I haven't had those dreams since I was like younger. I haven't had one like that lately.
I don't know. Is it like when you're well? Yeah, I've had those. I've had those where
And then
you're
you're
like,
like, whoa.
yeah, those are the worst. And you wake
Hell yeah,
up, you're
dude.
like, oh shit, did I
Yeah.
fall?
That's crazy. I hate them.
You want to read the dreams about being naked in public?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
That's insane.
So the next one would be like dreams about being naked in public. Ooh. And it says here, have you ever had one of those awkward dreams where you show up at school or the office in your birthday suit? And it says, don't worry, dreaming about being naked is hardly unusual. Penny Pierce, an author of Dream Dictionary for Dummies, suggests that dreaming of public nudity might indicate that you feel like a phony or that you are afraid of revealing your imperfections and shortcomings.
You're insecure of your
Yeah, I guess.
shortcomings. Wow.
Have you ever
I
had like a
haven't.
dream?
I've never had a
Me
dream of
either.
being naked or like,
No,
you
me
know,
either.
showing up like at work naked.
No, not me either.
I've been
That's
like,
crazy.
that's weird. Dreams about being chased. I had those
That's pretty.
dreams where parkour. you, you know those?
Those are- Yeah, dude. I would like to do that.
Like that. In my dreams, I parkour.
Ooh.
I'm all parkouring everywhere in my dreams. Dreams that feature being pursued by known or unknown attacker can be particularly terrifying. These types of dreams are very common. But what do these dreams say about what's going on inside your mind? Dream interpreters often suggest that such dreams mean that you are trying to avoid something in your daily life. Tony Crisp, author of Dream Dictionary, suggests that being chased in a dream might indicate a desire to escape from your own fears and desires. The key to understanding what such a dream might mean depends partly on the identity of your pursuer. Ooh. Being chased by an animal might indicate that you are hiding from your own anger, passions, and other feelings. If your pursuer is a mysterious, unknown figure, it might represent a childhood experience or past trauma. If you're being chased by someone of the opposite sex, Chris suggests that it means you are afraid of love or haunted by a past relationship.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like, fuck you, I don't want to.
What?
Never. Dreams about losing your teeth. Penny Pierce, author of Dream Dictionary for Dummies, suggests that dreaming about losing teeth can have multiple meanings. It might mean that you are worried about your attractiveness or appearance, like you were saying. It might also indicate that you are concerned about your ability to communicate or concerned that you might have said something embarrassing. Wow. And it says in
Oh, I like that.
quotations, the real essence of teeth is their ability to bite through, to cut, tear, and grind. She explains, if your teeth fall out, you lose personal power and your ability to be assertive, decisive, and self-protective. Wow.
Mm.
So it's kind of like you lose control of your
Yeah.
assertiveness, your power. Wow.
Have
Dreams about
you
dying,
had those dreams?
Crystal? Huh?
Have
I've
you,
had,
what?
huh?
What did
I was
you
gonna
say?
ask you dreams about dying, Crystal, so you can read it.
Oh, okay.
But you're asking me that. I've had dreams of my teeth being loose, like loose. So I guess
They're like loose.
you can kind of say that they're falling, but they're not
You
like.
were you were
I
at the
think I
edge of.
have. I think I have. I'm not gonna. I don't recall how many times, but I think I have. I think everybody's had that dream of your teeth falling.
Maybe I think it's more
Have you had a
com-
dream about your teeth falling, babe? Have you ever had a dream about your teeth falling? Have you ever had a dream about falling? In love with me? Yes. No? I mean, like,
I
no?
know.
Keep on dreaming, stud. Keep on dreaming. He hates me.
Déjalo.
He hates me.
Aww.
Dream
He doesn't.
on. Dream on.
Dream on.
Oh yeah,
All
yeah.
right, so dreams about dying. Ooh.
Dude, that
Death is another common subject of dreams, and one that can be particularly disconcerting. Yeah, dreamers sometimes dream of the death of a loved one or even dream of dying themselves. Popular dream interpretation sometimes suggests that such dreams reflect anxiety about change or fear of the unknown.
wow.
And then, like death, change can be scary because also like death, we do not know what it is on the other side, or I mean, of the change, which is why the dreaming mind equates change with death, suggests Laurie Lowenberg in her book Dream on It.
Okay.
Lowenberg also believes that dreaming about the death of a loved one can reflect a similar fear of change, especially with regards to children reaching milestones and growing up. Such changes, she suggests, indicate that a child is growing up and a parent's mind begins to wonder where the younger version of the child went. Such dreams of dying therefore reflect a sort of mourning for the inevitable
Inevitable.
passage of time. Studies have also shown that those approaching the end of life and loved ones around them experience significant and meaningful dreams, often relating to comforting presence, preparing to go, watching and or engaging with the deceased, loved ones waiting, distressing experiences, and unfinished businesses. That's
Wow.
crazy. Have you ever, I guess, dreamed about that?
I've dreamt of one time I dreamt that my grandpa came and he was standing next to me like in bed, like I was in my bed and he was there. And I woke up and I was like, it was a nice dream, you know? Like he came to
Yeah.
visit me, you know? And
Aw.
then I dreamt because I never met my dad. I don't know how he looks or anything. I dreamt that I had met my dad in my dream. And he was this handsome man, of course, because I look like him. He was this handsome, tall
Like
man.
you.
Yeah, and like in my dream, he was super handsome and like tall, and I knew he was my dad, and and I remember waking up and being like, babe, but like I met my dad. In my dream, he looked like me. Like he looked like me. Like I look like him, I mean. I look like him, but and I never seen him, so I don't know. I don't
That's
know if he was my
crazy.
dad or it was just like an interpretation of my mind, that's how I would see my dad.
Maybe,
But I've
yeah.
never met
But
him,
have
so I wouldn't
you
know.
asked about a picture?
I don't have a picture. They don't have a
Your
picture.
mom? Oh, okay. That's
So
crazy.
I don't have anything to compare it to. So in my mind, I guess that's how my dad would look.
Oh, yeah.
I have nothing else to compare it to. So, but yeah, I dreamt of my grandpa. I know it was him because I know I met my grandpa,
Yeah.
my grandpapa. So
Oh,
I knew it was him, and he came to visit me, and we were talking. But yeah,
that's cute.
that is. Dreams about taking a test and then flunking.
Not
Fuck, I didn't pass my test.
even in my dreams.
Even
Shit.
if I dream it suck. And I put C all across. And I was cheating off of somebody.
Cheater.
I'm like, hey, give me the answers. What you get for
You're
number 6? What you get for 5? According to Craig Hamilton Parker, author of The Hidden Meaning of Dreams, taking an exam in your dreams might reveal an underlying fear of failure. Studies have also found that dreams of this nature are common. Examinations are stressful experiences in which you are made to face up to your shortcomings, he writes. To dream of failing an exam, being late for one, or being unprepared shows that you feel unprepared for the challenges of waking life. Wow.
Ooh,
So that's another one like, fuck, I'm not prepared to be an adult.
I know. How come I never dreamt about that? I wasn't prepared at all.
I don't think anybody is. Well, actually, no, you know what? There's a lot of people who are by nature just adult. They're just adults, like they're like little adults. I'm not one of those people.
Neither am I. No, hell no.
I am not. Dreams about infidelity, dreaming that your spouse or romantic partner is cheating on you with someone else can be incredibly distressing. In some cases, people even start to wonder if the dream might really be true. That's me. I mean, like, did I write this? Are they talking about me? Does dreaming that your partner is unfaithful mean that it might happen or that is already happening? While in some cases such dreams might be a reflection of waking fears and such infidelity, Trish and Rob McGregor, the authors of The Complete Dream Dictionary, a bedside guide to knowing what your dreams mean, believe that such dreams possibly don't mean that your spouse is cheating or will cheat. This is another what if you are testing the limits of reality, they suggest. Eve Adamson and Gail Williamson, authors of The Complete Idiot's Guide Dream Dictionary, posted. What is that?
Hmm.
Uh,
Um,
Pose that such dreams about infidelity indicate issues with trust, loyalty, and communication in a relationship. If you or your partner cheated in your dream, one of you isn't getting what you need from the relationship right now, they write. Well, duh, I could have told you that.
yeah, I've had those dreams.
I've
Have
had
you?
those dreams
Well,
too.
yeah, obviously.
Yes.
You
Yes.
wake
I'd be
up pissed
like,
off. What are
how dare
you
you? Why the fuck were you?
doing?
I've
Who's
had
that
both.
bitch?
Yeah, like who
Huh?
the fuck is that? I've had both where he's cheating and I'm cheating. You know? So
How come I can't even like? I haven't dreamt that I cheat, but I've had dreams where like they cheated and it feels horrible.
Mm, I would have thought like I would have probably like interpret that dream more like that you're feeling very insecure,
Insecure, yeah.
like or that you're thinking of cheating. You know.
Maybe, yeah.
Um, but I don't know. I would have interpreted like that, but I guess apparently it's just like a communication. You're just distrusting them because of trust, loyalty. There's a lack of communication, whatever, you know. Okay, dreams about flying. About flying are experienced by many. They can be exciting and even liberating, but they can sometimes be quite frightening. In parentheses, especially for those afraid of heights. According to Tony Crisp, author of Dream Dictionary, dreams about flying often represent two very different sides. On the one hand, such dreams can represent feelings of freedom and independence. On the other hand, they can also indicate a desire to flee or escape from the realities of life. Huh. Flying alone occurs most frequently, he writes, showing the independent aspect of flying, but because it often involves positive feelings of pleasure, flying may depict our sexuality, especially aspects of it expressing freedom from social norms and restraints. Who would have thought it would have been a sexual thing? I was
I know.
I've been like, I'm free, like flying, you know, like
Yeah.
feeling free, like, or like light, like you're feeling very light, like you're feeling like, you know, like nothing's weighing you down. I'm feeling light and I
You're
can
just
fly, you know, like I
I
tell
like those
you,
I like those dreams though. I you.
parkour, where I'm practically
Parkour.
flying and shit. And then dreams about pregnancy.
Dream interpreters often suggest that dreams about pregnancy represents everything from creativity to fear. David C. Loff, the author of Dream Dictionary, believes that pregnancy dreams might sometimes represent a woman's fear of being an inadequate mother. Author Tony Crisp, on the other hand, suggests that such dreams indicate that the dreamer is developing some area of potential or deepening a relationship. Dream interpreter Russell Grant writes that these dreams presage difficult times. Hmm.
Wow. I dreamed that I had a baby.
Really?
Yes, I dreamt that, like, I didn't dream about giving birth, but I dreamt of a baby, of me holding a baby, and it was my baby, you know?
That's crazy. I never had a dream about being pregnant or having one.
Yeah, I didn't dream about being pregnant. I dreamt I was a baby, though. Like, I was like, oh my God, that's my
Oh,
baby, you
like,
know?
yay.
It's my baby.
Estaba morenito.
I don't remember. Ay, pues it was a long
No.
time ago, but I remember the baby. Y tenía ojos de color y estaba güerito.
Cabello güero, güero,
Con
güero.
cabello güero, güero. Bien curioso, pero así estaba mi bebé. So the lucid dreams, dude. Lucid dreaming is when the dreamer is aware that they are dreaming. They may have some control over their dreams. This measures this measure of control can vary between lucid dreams. They often occur in the middle of a regular dream when they are sleeping, when the sleeping person realizes suddenly that they are dreaming. Some people experience lucid dreaming at random, while others have reported being able to increase their capacity to control their dreams. Remember, I was
Mm.
telling you, you can totally like do that and be like, let
I
me
can
take
practice
control
on
of this
that.
shit.
Maybe hopefully I could change it out.
Yeah. And then
That would be cool.
yeah, it would be cool to be able to control your dream, you know? Kind of like that movie. What is it? Where they're dreaming within a dream, within a dream, within a dream,
No.
with Leonardo DiCaprio. I'll put it when I
Come
remember.
on. I
I
never
forgot.
watch any movies that you mentioned.
I don't know. I watch a lot of movies. It's called Inception. 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 You never seen it?
No,
Ugh, you have to watch it, Crystal. What is wrong with you? What is
I
wrong
don't
with you?
know.
So dream lag is when the images, experiences, or people that emerge in the dreams are images and experiences or people that you have seen recently, perhaps in the previous day or a week before. Like how you were telling me, like, oh, have you ever dreamt of people that you know, or like that people that you've seen, you know?
Oh,
That's dream
yeah.
lag. Like you're like, oh shit, I saw that lady. And she was in my
At Walmart.
fucking dream. That same fucking lady was in my dream.
What are you doing in there, ma'am?
Didn't you buy everything you needed that time I saw you? Why do you have to keep coming to my dream? So yeah, there's like 55 theme identified dreams. Being nude, being frozen with fright, failing an examination, arriving too late, swimming. Um, I wanted to talk about another movie I had seen, and this was like a Lifetime movie that I saw about sleepwalking, dude. And it was the craziest. It was a true story. You know how Lifetime movies are usually like based on a true
Yeah,
story. So this
he
was
is.
about a man who would sleepwalk. You know, well, I don't know if he would be like like a regular sleepwalker, but okay, so he killed his father-in-law and his in-laws, his father-in-law, his mother-in-law, while he was sleepwalking.
What?
Because you know how they tell you, like, whenever someone's sleepwalking, you're not supposed to wake them up?
Oh, yeah.
Because supposedly they like stay there or whatever, you know, or or they like attack you.
Yeah, they attack you.
Yeah. So apparently this man had already he had already like made plans to go to the in-laws to fix their sink or some shit like that, right? So he drove from his house to the in-laws while in sleep mode, like while he was
That's
sleepwalking.
crazy.
And he goes into the in-laws home, right? And they hear something going on. What the hell's going on? And the lady wakes up. She sees the man, which is el señor, you know, like
Yeah.
he had a wrench and he had like because he was planning on doing that, you know, on
Yeah.
fixing their sink. So he had a wrench or whatever. And then the lady like got scared. She tried waking him up, and he like swung at her. Oh shit! He swung at her and like started beating her, like
Oh, fuck.
because they lose control, you know. And
Yeah.
then the same thing happened to the man, and he ended up killing both of them, whatever, right? And then he woke up like eventually, you know, and whatever. So he was on trial for the murder, and everybody in the family like didn't believe him, like, you know. And
They're like, no.
the wife believed him, like the wife, even though it was her parents, you know, but she knew her husband, and there was no motive for him to like want to kill him, you know.
I killed him. Yeah.
So at the end, it ended up being the fact that they were able to determine that he was sleepwalking while he killed them, and he didn't go to jail,
What
he
the
didn't go to prison or
fuck?
anything, but they were able to determine that he
That's
killed them while he was
crazy.
sleepwalking. Isn't it crazy? Like you're driving, and they say you do a lot of things while you're sleepwalking because it's a routine kind of thing. So he was used to going to the in-laws often, so he already knew the route and everything. So he went while he was
Yeah.
sleepwalking. That's
That's
crazy, right?
crazy. How the fuck? Imagine waking up and you did that shit. Like,
Imagine
hell no.
not even being aware that you did that, and then you wake up and you're like, oh shit, I killed someone. and I killed both of them or whatever.
That's fucking
And then
scary.
still like having it be your husband doing that to your parents and having all your family against you
Oh
because you're
God,
like
no.
believing your husband and standing by your husband because you know deep down like you know he wouldn't have done that.
You wouldn't do it.
And
Yeah.
then like even kind of you doubting him a little bit like what the fuck, you know, because they're your parents
Well,
and it's
yeah,
your
I'm
family.
sure.
It was insane. It
That's
was a
fucking
crazy
crazy.
movie. That's why I like watching Lifetime
What is
movies
that one
sometimes.
called?
I don't know. I'll look it up though. I'll look at that one. I'll look that one up.
So like one time I had when I was younger, I had my cousin spend the night at at the house, right?
Uh-huh.
And I remember right now that you're talking about sleepwalking, I remember was she spent the night so we were asleep in the living room.
Hmm.
And we were laying down and I couldn't go to sleep. And she was knocked out already. And I was like, fuck, like she's I can't even talk, you know? And then so I was like that, just looking at the roof, like whatever, like at the fucking ceiling. And then all of a sudden, dude, out of nowhere, like my cousin's like that, like sleeping, and then she's like, whoosh. Like she just sat up,
Oh
like
hell
sat up
no!
crazy, and what the fuck? And I was just looking at her, and then she was like, "Yeah, Beto, yeah," and I was like, "Oh, she's sleeping." And I was just like, I just pushed her down and shit, but that shit was creepy as hell. I was like, what the fuck?
I would have been fucking creeped out.
It
I would
fucking creeped
like
me out, dude.
Beto.
Genius, but her brother was Beto. So she
Yeah.
was probably dreaming that she was fighting with her brother. And I was like, fuck. But that shit gave me a minor heart attack.
That's hilarious. Do dogs or animals dream? I was like, oh, I want to
Oh,
know if a baby dreams.
I'm sure they do.
And it says two dogs sleeping, twitching, muscular spasms, and low noises are believed by psychologists to be asymptomatic of them dreaming. So when they go like that,
Oh,
have you seen them?
yeah.
Have you seen
Tinkerbell
that?
does that a lot.
Have you, or like when they're like, it seems like they're having a nightmare, and they're
Oh,
like that, and
yeah.
I go and I caress Matilda and grab her, and
Yeah.
then she kind of like se le quita. Because she's
Yeah.
like she sounds like she's like either like she might be crying or something, you know.
Oh,
So I
poor
go and grab
baby.
her and go like this.
I have to wake Tinkerbell up completely because she'll be like, I don't know, like twitching hard and she'll be like, "Ah," and then I'll be like
Ah,
calming her down.
¿cómo
Like
le
I'll
hace?
pet her and I don't know. Anyways, and like she won't stop, so I have to literally wake her and jerk.
Oh.
She'll
That's
be like,
hilarious. So
"Ah."
yeah, they say they do. The range of REM can be seen across species. Dolphins experience minimal REM, while humans are in the middle of the scale, and the armadillo and the possums, a marsupial, are among the most prolific dreamers, judging from the REM patterns.
Mm.
So they're like they dream more.
Yeah.
Studies have observed signs of dreaming in all mammals studied, including monkeys, dogs, cats, rats, elephants, and shrews. There have also been signs of dreaming in birds and reptiles. Sleeping and dreaming are intertwined. Scientific research results regarding the function of dreaming in animals remain disputable. However, the function of sleeping in living organisms is increasingly clear. For example, sleep deprivation experiments conducted on rats and other animals have resulted in the deterioration of physical functioning and actual tissue damage. That's crazy. So they dream and it affects them too, you know?
Yeah.
Like it
That's
affects us.
crazy. Imagine.
So yeah, it's so like so many facts on dreams and dreaming. All right. So, what do you think about our dream episode? It was a lot of fun facts, huh?
It was good. I liked it. It was really interesting. I really liked it.
I love learning.
I really like this one. I guess I'm like more into like dreams. Like I'm more into stuff like that. Like I don't know. It was
More
really,
psychological stuff.
I guess.
Oh, I
I
wanted to
don't
do
know.
a little test on you. Okay, so what you're gonna do, I saw this on TikTok. Okay, so I saw this on TikTok from a at Brandy Salcido, and I'll leave his information down below. So if you guys want to see the TikTok, but he tells you what type of person you are, if you're a right brain person or you're a left brain person. Okay,
Oh, okay. Good.
so what you have to do is fold your hands and wrap them around with your thumb, like wrap them around like normal, like
Like just wrap them.
yeah.
Okay.
And where's your thumb? Is your thumb is your right thumb over the left thumb or under the left thumb?
My right thumb is over my left thumb.
So if your right thumb goes under your left thumb,
It's going over.
okay, your left thumb goes under your right thumb. So your left thumb is
Yeah.
under your right thumb, right?
My left is under my right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So then you're gonna be a left brain person, which means you're analytical, logical, you like numbers, data, and specific numbers and data and
What?
specific information.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
and it came out that I'm like that too. And I would have
No
thought
way.
because a right person, a right, like if you, and it's funny because if you do it the other way where the thumb goes over the left thumb, it feels weird, right?
Yeah, I was just doing it.
It feels like, what the hell? Like it just doesn't feel comfortable.
Why?
Like if they tell you cross your hands and then like intertwine them like that and you all like that's your natural way of doing it, right? So my right thumb is over my left thumb. So that one's the left brain. Left brain is that what I was telling you. And if you're a right person, if your left thumb goes over your right thumb, you're creative, you're a right brain person. You're creative, artistic, emotionally driven. It's weird,
That's
right?
crazy.
I
I
don't know.
keep looking at my hands. I'm like, yeah, it does feel horrible when I
It
do it the
feels
other
like
way.
awkward. Like it doesn't feel.
Like it doesn't fit.
It just feels
Like it's
weird.
not fitting.
So
That's
Monchis, I did it
crazy.
to Monchis, and he was a right person, a right brain person.
Like the
Right
number ones
sided.
too.
Huh?
Is he like creative? He's the creative one, or
He's
oh, he's
creative, artistic.
right-sided.
He's right,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. That's crazy.
He came out like being creative, artistic, emotionally driven. And I came out analytical and logical, and I'm like, what? I thought I would have been the other one.
I thought honestly, I would have thought I was the other one, like
Uh,
emotional driven.
And then I posted it on Facebook, and then my friend Stephanie's like, "Yeah, I can see that from you." And I'm like, "Why the fuck would you say that? What are you trying to
Don't be
say?
saying that. You're on Facebook. Yeah.
What? Because I analyze
Yeah.
everything, or what? I overanalyze everything.
Yeah, I
What are you
think
trying to
yeah,
say,
I guess
Stephanie?
now I see. Now I see what she's meaning. No, I'm kidding.
You're like, yeah, I get it. I get what she's
I
trying to
get
say.
it now. I get it.
Yeah, we talk about, and she knows me. I guess I'm very like overanalyze everything. And I do. Remember, I was
You
like
do.
talking about Ravi, like watching the novela. And
Oh,
I'm
I
all
know.
like, what the fuck's going on? And what happened to the kid? And why would the lady be
Like, why
leaving
would she
the
leave her kid
daughter?
there? And yeah. That's funny.
And you're like, it's a novela, and I'm like, why would the lady leave the kid with the bodyguard? Like that, that's what goes to my mind. I'm like, what the fuck is this lady thinking? Oh, I have to go to work or whatever. I'm gonna leave my kid with the bodyguard. Like this fucker can rape her and do shit.
Yeah, you
Like, why
know.
would you leave your kid? And then I'm like, okay, and I have to remind myself it's a
She
fucking
had
novela.
a plan. I think she had it planned, dude.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
You
what I
know
thought
a
too.
novela alone.
Hey, wait,
Okay.
but things happen right away, and she could have gotten molested while she's trying to fucking get this
It's a
fucker.
novela.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
You're like, yeah, but that's what I mean.
Things happen
I
quickly.
overanalyzed
I
everything.
overanalyze everything. I was
That's
like,
cute.
how the fuck did they fall? They fell in love right away, and they only dated. They only went on a date once. And they're
That's true.
like
I was
fucking.
like, I don't know.
And you're like,
I like
it's a
that novela.
novela, and I'm like, it's just crazy. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about inspirational women who have inspired us, or who have like done something with all odds against them and they've achieved it,
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to learn. And it's like, to
And
me, like,
also
huh?
females. Yeah, to different females who like have actually
Achieved something, or like,
odd.
it's like interesting every topic that we talk about, because I learn a lot, because obviously I'm like, huh.
That's true.
And I just Google stuff, and I'm like learning, and I'm like, fuck, I didn't know all this. And
Mhm.
it's just like
It's good.
we pick topics that we have no idea. Like some topics we're like, okay, yeah, well, we know what we're gonna talk about because of experience or whatever, right? But we pick topics where we're like, fuck, we have nothing, like we know nothing about this, like, yeah, we know inspirational women, but there's so many.
Which ones? And like for me, for example, I remember we had a conversation about this, and I was like, I don't really know like any, like, I know we got into the whole Obama thing,
Michelle
but
Obama.
yeah, so I don't know, but I mean, I'll look into some of that stuff too, because I honestly don't know anything, and I don't know what to say, so it's good to learn.
Yeah, well, that's why you go and research and find out, like, oh, this lady did this, and
I'm not gonna
this lady did that.
research.
Yes,
Just
you are.
plain.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us on this episode. Next time we will be coming to you with some inspirational women. The next
Yes.
episode. All right. So bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
What a time to be alive. Start a podcast, become a DJ, try and fill the void inside. I'd be lying if I didn't say that sounds nice. Wake up, check your phone, but the battery's died.